I'm here to show you what I've been sewing over the last 4 months from the beginning of lockdown. It seems like ages and I haven't been on and done a vlog for so long now, and I apologise. I just really haven't felt the motivation or inspiration even to do a lot of sewing, I must admit. Although saying that, I've looked at what I've been making and actually I've not done too bad, so I've been quite pleased. But I don't know how everyone else has felt over these last few months, but I know I felt a little bit up and down. You know, sometimes I felt quite motivated, hence the sewing, and then other times I've just sort of lacked energy completely. So I have also been enjoying lots of time with my family, which is really lovely. But I'm back now, hurrah! Hopefully I will keep these consistent now going forward as we're kind of easing a bit. And, you know, I want to get some more sewing in and vlogging in before the end of the summer to try and inspire everyone to get back in or behind their sewing machines. So, welcome back everyone! Today, what I want to do is just talk you through some of the things that I've made over the last few months, give you a little show of them as well, what they look like, and tell you what I thought of the patterns. There's a couple here that are, well, there's one actually from a pattern company that I haven't made from before, and there are a couple of items that I've made self-drafted. So I've used items of clothing, ready-to-wear items that I've had in my wardrobe for some time that I really like, and I've copied the pattern and made them. So first up, what I'm wearing here today, this is my second Tilly and the Buttons Indigo. I'm not a massive smock dress lover. I make them and I really love them, and then I don't wear them for ages. So I got this one out today because I really fancied a dress that's really muggy here today in Wiltshire, in the UK. So I wanted something that was quite flowy and light, and these do make you feel super cool and also very girly and pretty as well. So this one in particular is quite different to the first one I made. I'll share a link to the video with my first dress in, my first Indigo in, up here for you. But this one, I did the shorter sleeves, whereas the first one was longer sleeves, and I didn't do the ruffle around this bit here. So around the sort of where you attach the skirt to the bodice, you can either have it attached like so, or you can have the ruffle poking out the front along the top. So this one, I didn't do that on. And I also had to make a few more adjustments because I completely messed up the fabric when I was cutting it. I rushed the cutting process, like I always do, and I didn't quite have enough fabric to cut the bodice into folded parts. So I had to make a few adjustments. So on the front, to be able to fit all the pattern pieces in, I've had to join the pattern down here. I don't know if you can quite see, it's got a little join, I don't think you can even see that there, just here from the dart down. And then that's the actual side seam of the bodice, and same the other side. So it's got almost like kind of a little dart going up and the bust darts going across as well. So I did that, and then on the back, because I couldn't cut it on the fold, I had to do a centre seam all the way down the back of the top bodice, and so I just made a little loop opening at the top, and I added one of my gorgeous little buttons. I don't know if I'm in the camera there. Which I purchased from Samantha Claridge Studios, which I love online, a little heart button. So actually, I quite like that little touch. I think that looks really sweet. I've kept it just above the knee, and I've added the pockets, of course, because I love a pocket. And with this one, I made it slightly smaller on the side seams. I took it in slightly so it wasn't as baggy as my first one as well. So it feels like it fits much better. And then on the sleeves, I was going to make just the little short sleeves, and then I decided to have a go at adding some shirring around them. So they're a little bit tight, to be honest. I didn't really have enough fabric to do shirring, but I just had this impulsive I want to do, so I did. So I just added some shirring elastic just around the sleeves there, so it just kind of gives that little sort of, not puffed, but they look quite cute, I think. They sort of fall quite sweet, and the tops of them stick up really cute as well. I quite like that little effect as well. So overall, I'm really pleased with it. And when I first tried these on to try the fit of the bodice, I had my jeans on, and when I put them over, it actually looks really nice as a peplum, is that how you call it, top. So if I might make another one of these and have attached the skirt but actually cut it really short and have it as a top instead, that looks really pretty. So I'm going to have another try. This fabric is beautiful, double gauze fabric, absolutely love it. And this was from Fabric Godmother some time ago, ages ago in fact. I've had it for a little while. Double gauze fabric is like 2 layers of cotton, and they're stitched together in intervals all around. You can't see where it's stitched together to sort of join them together. But it's really cool in the summer, but it also feels really cozy and lovely and soft. So yes, so let me give you a little twirl to show you what my Tilly the Button Indigo dress looks like. Right, let's move on to the next one. I'm just going to put my next outfit on for you. Okay, so item number 2 that I made was this lovely stretch jersey t-shirt it's the Stella T from French Navy Patterns. It's a free pattern in fact, so extra good value. And I've been on the lookout at the beginning of the year for my perfect t-shirt pattern. This is pretty much it. I love it. It fits really nicely. It's not too tight. The arms fit beautifully as well. There's nothing pulling on there at all. The neckline is really nice. It sits nice and high at the back, which I like. It's quite high at the front, but you could obviously make that a bit lower if you wanted to. I've made it out this really, really gorgeous navy and white stripe jersey fabric, which is a really good quality. It's a medium sort of weight, so it'd be perfect for the autumn. And this fabric was from Oso, I believe. I'll put all the links in the comments below. And I wanted to do the neckline. I'd seen on Instagram someone had been wearing a similar top, and they'd done this really funky little neckline where they put the stripes the other way around. So I really wanted to do that, so I had a go at that. I was really pleased. And on the sleeves I just did like little turn-ups just to give a bit of sort of something a bit different really on there as well. But yeah, really pleased with this t-shirt. I love it with my denim shorts if it's not super hot and I want something a bit more covered up on the top. And it will also go lovely with jeans in the autumn and winter, and with a nice cardi over, so it's a really good all-rounder, and it's been worn and washed quite a few times already. It's not lost its shape at all, so this fabric is really gorgeous. I also added, just on my shoulder seams up here, from Samantha Claridge Studios, I bought some, can't remember what it's called now, some seam tape, stretch seam tape. So I added that to my shoulders on here as well, just to help them not lose their shape. But yes, this is my blue and white stripy, nice and traditional, I like to call it my jewels top, stripy t-shirt. Okay, so next on the top front was this little cotton tie shoulder strap top, and this was a self-drafted pattern. I saw inspiration for this on Instagram. I will hop back and try and share that with you, the inspiration I had for this top. And I wanted to recreate it. I really loved the spot, and I really liked the V-neck, and also the little ties at the shoulders. And it's really nice to wear with shorts. It's casual but smart, and also really cool where it's sort of loose fitting. So the only things on here really with my self-drafted pattern is my armholes are maybe a little bit big, but I suppose quite good for the summer months because it's far away enough from my armpit that, you know, it's not going to get sweaty or anything. But I really enjoyed making this little top. It's got a little straight back on it. I just made really simple ties. I didn't cut them because I didn't know how long I would want to have the ties, and actually I've left them long and I quite like it like that. So they're not finished on the end. So I've just done little bows at the top, and then I just done some interfacing down the front and down the button placket, and added these really cute little tortoiseshell buttons, again from Samantha Claridge Studios. And around the bottom I just done a curved hem, which I actually changed after I made the top. So I made it straight, and then once I sewed the side seams down, I felt that I wanted a curved bottom, so I curved them round. So yeah, super pleased with this one too. I love it, and again I've worn it plenty of times. Looks really nice again with jeans, if it's a bit cooler, like cut off jeans, and with my shorts of course. And also with, I've got a little black skirt, it looks really pretty with that as well. And you can wear it tucked in if you want to, or untucked of course. So yeah, love this as well. So this was a definite success for my self-drafted patterns. Let me just give you a little twirl. Next up is another self-drafted pattern. I had a nice vest top that I got from, I think it was from Matalan years and years ago, but it's really comfy to wear and it just fits really lovely. So I wanted to self-draft another jersey strap top similar to that. So I got some white jersey fabric and I made this little top. I'll show you now. So this is my little self-drafted vest top. It's got nice wide shoulder straps on it so you can hide your bar straps. And like I say, this was self-drafted from another top that I've already had for quite a few years. I've got lots of this white jersey fabric which I want to make another t-shirt with, similar to my blue striped one here. So yeah, really pleased. Next one I want to make slightly bigger. It's quite hugging, it's quite tight. Sometimes it feels a bit restricted. So I think just take it up a size maybe next time and just bring the armholes down. They're a little bit high for me because when you get hot they then sort of get a bit sweaty. But other than that, I'm really pleased with the neckline. I made my own bias binding from the same white jersey cotton, which I was really pleased. I think that went on beautifully. The only thing that didn't go quite so well is the neck binding. I cut it a bit too long, so it has a little bit of a, you can't really tell actually now it's been washed, but it gapes a little bit at the neck at the back. But since it's been washed, actually it does sit in a bit better. So note to self, I just need to cut the neck binding a little bit shorter next time. I haven't hemmed this yet because I'm terrible at hemming. That's my worst. That's the worst thing. I don't like doing hemming at all. So I've just left it. It just rolls up at the bottom. But to be honest, I always wear it tucked in anyway, so it doesn't overly bother me. Yeah, but it hasn't got a hemmed bottom on it. So far too lazy to do that. And this little white top also goes really well with these super cute little like culotte shorts I made, which I love. They are so comfy. These again were an Instagram inspiration. I will share with you where I saw them on Instagram, and I've seen them all over actually in high street shops online, and I really like the look of them. They're sort of smart but casual, really sort of lightweight and drapey, so they keep you nice and cool. And it's got this paper bag top, and I saw my inspiration on Instagram, and then I came across the pattern from Style Arc, who I haven't used before, independent pattern company, for these shorts, and I just thought they were perfect. So easy to make, the instructions are so simple, there's hardly any steps at all. They've got these fab little pockets, excuse my creaky floor, which are like sort of big square pockets that come right up to the top of the waistband, and actually the top of the pocket is the tie like loop, one of the tie loops on each side, so that's quite funky. It's got these nice frill around the top that you don't have to do if you don't want to, and then just sort of straight back, simple hem around the bottom, and then you've got this tie that goes around the middle as well, which obviously you can or can't have, it's up to you. Really, really simple make, fit beautifully. I didn't make any adjustments to the pattern whatsoever. I just measured my hip measurement, and that's the one that I went on. It's fully elasticated waist, so if you untie this, it's got a fully encased elasticated waist, which I really like as well. I don't normally like elasticated waist, but because it's got this belt on there and it's quite patterned, and the little paper bag bit, it feels okay. It doesn't feel like I'm sort of being sucked in at the waist. So really, really like these. These have been worn so many times, and obviously perfect with my little white vest top that I've made. Yeah, love them, love them. So I just give you a twirl in my shorts. So the next thing I've made, I made this right at the start of lockdown actually, and I was super pleased with them, and I shared them on my Instagram, and I got loads of interest saying that people loved them. And they are the Tilly and the Buttons Stella Joggers. So these are pretty much exactly like she's got them in her book. If you've got her book Stretch, I've had this ages, I don't make a massive amount of Tilly patterns because I like quite fitted clothes, and Tilly's clothes aren't that fitted. They're really great patterns to follow along for beginners. Really simple, the instructions are amazing, but sometimes I just feel they're not that flattering on me. So like the Indigo dress, I've made a couple, but I haven't worn them loads. I do like quite fitted clothes. So, but I made the Stella Joggers out of this lovely sparkly pink, it's got sort of the silver sparkle in there, sort of fleece back, oh so snuggly, way too warm for this hot weather we're having, but they are gorgeous, they fit beautifully, they've got funky pockets. I just made the little tie out of this jersey fabric that I had, and actually I made the pockets out of the jersey fabric too. I just had some left over from another project. Elasticated waistband. The only adjustment I would make is the waist is a bit high for me, so I need to take a little bit out of the crutch. It's a little bit baggy, comes up a little bit too high, and the waistband is a little bit too gathered, so just take a little bit out of the waist as well, so it's not quite so gathered, because I don't like that overly gathered look. So that's all I would change. Super pleased, and again goes really nice with my little white top, also goes really nice with my blue and white stripy top tucked in, or you know, just some nice casual pajama top or something to go with it for lounging about in the evenings. So those are a definite have a go and make these. If you haven't made trousers before for yourself, these are the perfect starting pair, because they're relaxed and they're joggers. It doesn't matter too much about the fit, you can get away with it, so really good pattern to have a go at if you want to have a go at making trousers. And then lastly, my last make, this is my daughter Leia. Go sit over there. No, because it's recording, go sit down. It's not mine. And then my last make is this lovely midi skirt, and I actually started this last year and never got around to finishing it because I don't know why. I got fed up and I started something new. So I've had this in my to finish tray for ages, and this midi skirt is out of the Simply Sewing magazine. It's the simple skirt pattern from quite a few months back. It's got one little side pocket and a little button fastening on the side here, and then it's got elasticated waist at the back and then a smooth waistband at the front. So I made it because I don't love elasticated waists, so I thought it would look better because it's got this fixed waistband at the front. So yeah, I really like it, and actually I'm getting really into wearing midi skirts. Again, they weren't really my cup of tea, but it's been really hot, and as I'm getting older now, I feel like maybe I should wear longer skirts. Let me try and show you the full length of it, 1 second. So here it is, the full length of the skirt. So it goes down to sort of midway between my knee and ankle. Can't even stand up in here wearing this skirt. Woo! So yeah, really pleased with it. It looks really nice. It fits really nice around the waist. It's got a crazy little pocket actually. The pocket is fitted right to the top of the skirt. So when you undo the skirt, there's just a gap in the top. So what I've done is I've put my little button, another gorgeous button from Samantha Claridge Studios, that little diamante one. And I've also put a little hook and eye in there, just to make sure if the button comes undone, the skirt would still stay up. Again, it looks really nice with my little white vest top, and also would look really, really lovely with a little white t-shirt, and that's next on my to make list. And I think I might make some t-shirts with a few little slogans on and use some of my iron on vinyl to make some little slogans on them. We'll see. So yeah, so this one, it's another pretty, lovely, swirly, girly, nice and cool make. So yeah, really pleased how that's come out too. So overall, I am super chuffed with what I've made actually. It's funny when you come to it and you start talking through all the garments that you've actually made, and you don't think you've made a lot. I haven't made a massive amount, but I'm still really pleased with them all. I've worn them all at different times through lockdown, apart from this skirt, because this is just finished. But yes, I love them all. I've learned lots of different techniques along the way also, and of course I've made some new patterns from new companies, and I've self-drafted a couple, which I really love to do. So I really like to see something and then try and recreate it in my own way. I've got a few more things on Instagram I want to try and recreate, so I'm going to have a go at that through the sort of autumn. But next on my list, let me just show you a couple of new fabrics I've got that I want to use next. So next on my list is to make myself a little white t-shirt, just like the Stella tee, maybe a little bit baggier, to go with my high-waisted skirts and things. But the fabrics that I've bought recently during the start of lockdown are these gorgeous ones. Now these two first ones I'm going to show you are from the Sewing Cafe. Haven't ordered from them before. They came really quickly. The fabrics are really lovely and I can't wait to get sewing with them. So I've got this, I think this is a double gauge fabric. Yes it is. It's pink and white sort of candy stripes. So pretty. And when this came, I ordered a metre of this because I wasn't sure what I would make with it. But I think what I'm going to do with it is make myself a little pyjama set, like a little lounge set, a really cute little pair of pyjama shorts with frills around the bottom, and then I might make my daughter a little pyjama set as well with the leftover. So it's so soft, it's gorgeous, and that gorgeous, lovely, fresh pink and white stripe. So that is on my list of things to do. And then also from the Sewing Cafe, I bought myself some linen. So this is a medium weight linen, so it's not really lightweight. It's got a little bit of stretch in it as well, so it's obviously a mix of some sort, but I can't remember what. And it's this lovely coral colour. And I'm thinking with this a pair of trousers, sort of like 3/4 length ones that will take me into the autumn. And the ones that I would really like to make are, I can't even remember the name. I'm going to add the name down here for you because I can't even remember what they're called. But they're basically high-waisted 3/4 length trousers. I think they will look fab in this colour. And because it's got a bit of stretch, this fabric's going to work really well with those trousers as well. So that is on my list to do. And then I also bought this fabric, which was from, I want to say, Sew Me Sunshine. And again, this is a linen fabric, a bit more translucent, so you can see through this light, as you can see. And it's this lovely grey and white pinstripe. Again, lovely and soft, really cool to wear. I have no idea what I want to make with this. I just really loved it. I really like the feel of natural fibres. So linen for me, I love linen, cotton, anything sort of natural. But I don't know what to make of this. So ideas would be amazing. Maybe I'm thinking a little pair of linen shorts, possibly. I've got quite a lot. I think I bought, it might be a metre or a metre and a half there. So maybe a little pair of sort of fitted shorts might look really nice in that actually. We'll see. I can't decide. Or maybe another pair of trousers. But I bought that anyway because I loved it so much and I want to get some linen in my wardrobe. So that is next on my list. These gorgeous, gorgeous colours. So yeah, that's what I'm going to have a go at next. So thank you so much for joining me. Sorry it's been so long, literally so long. But I am feeling much more inspired these last sort of couple of weeks. I think as things are kind of lifting a little bit, still not going out loads to be honest. I'm just pottering at home. We've been doing lots of home renovations, so my house is looking particularly gorgeous at the moment. So I'm enjoying spending time in that and in the garden and with the kids of course. But my sewing room now has had a lovely big tidy up. Let me give you a little spin round and I'll show you. So I've now got like a little station here for packaging orders, fabric orders and things. It's my little fabric shelves over here, all nice and tidy. And then coming around, I've got my nice new clothes rail. And then this is my little recording area. So I'm going to record on this table here without the green mat. Got my little wall of inspiration still. And then I've got my little sewing corner right near the window here As you can see, the sun is beaming in at the moment. It looks gorgeous. So I can use the recording table here for my cutting table, and then sewing when I'm not recording, when I'm sewing for myself, and then I can go behind to record. So it's looking lovely, it's all tidy and spacious. I'm going to be doing online classes going forward, and of course my academy, which I was hoping to start at the end of July, which didn't quite get round to getting it all finished and ready to go. So that is still just working the last pieces of that, and I'm going to share with you all our makes really soon of what we're going to be making on my sewing academy. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, I run an online sewing academy, which is a 12-week online sewing sort of classes, all done from your home via Zoom sessions, and we make some amazing things. Complete beginners can join. All the sewing workshops are live over Zoom, and I sort of show you step by step how to use your pattern, cut out your fabrics, make your garment. It's loads of fun. You can see everyone else in the group as well, so it's like being in the workshop, but from home of course. So that is coming up really soon, so I'll leave the link below. If you want to find out more information, you can put your name on the waiting list. But yeah, until then, I'm going to get sewing some more stuff. Go out and enjoy the sunshine that is here today as well, and I hope you guys are all well and hopefully getting some sewing in as well. And so sorry for being off the grid for so long now, but hopefully you'll see more of me really soon.